What is up, YouTube? It's Cams. Today we have the developer blog Dynasty updates in MLB The Show 24. Our first piece of really any information on Diamond Dynasty is going to come out today. And I haven't read anything. That's a lot. I've read a few lines. We may have some concerns just when I loaded up the page. But we've got a lengthy blog, lengthy information. So we're going to dive into all of that in this video here today. And like I said, I've read a few lines. I may be a tad concerned, but we're going to hop in here. If you do enjoy this kind of MLB Show 24 news videos, by the way, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I uploaded a gameplay improvements blog on Tuesday. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. I'll link that in the description below. Without further ado, let's hop into the Diamond Dynasty updates, MLB Show 24. Team Affinity expands to 3 chapters each season, which leads me to believe that sets and seasons may be back, if I'm reading this. More ways to earn progress across multiplayer and single player. That was a problem with Team Affinity. The biggest problem with Team Affinity was that you had to sign your soul away to play the CPU for 40 hours to beat it. I didn't have a problem with it because I'm insane, but I would like it, if I want to play multiplayer and get progress, I would like to be an option. Free Cornerstone Cards and starter packs for players at the start of each new season. So it looks like, again, that we're going to have sets and seasons where at the end of a set, say you can't use cards from the last set. It's hard to explain. If you played MLB Show this year, you understand there were 6 sets. Once you get to set like 3, you couldn't use cards from set 1. I didn't love it. Fewer high tier 99s at the start of each season, a major change from 23. So I guess not as many 99s, but you're still recycling, or you're still getting new cards to use every set. Free weekly packs from the show shop. If you play MLB The Show, you know that MLB The Show has been the most consumer-friendly ultimate team, create a team-based game mode in sports gaming for a long time. So more free rewards. Sounds good to me. More wild card slots, which are slots you use with a card that you can't use anymore technically. I don't love this, but that's fine. More ways to earn and sell high-tier cards. We do not want no sellable cards from rewards. MLB, we do not want no sellables. Seasons are now 12 weeks long. Okay, before we hop in here, it looks like season sets are back. I know a majority of, probably like 85% of people wanted just the normal power creep, the normal live series, and you work your way up to 99 throughout the year. People are not going to love this. As soon as I saw the blog I posted, I do not disturb everything on my phone, so I didn't get spoiled or anything like that. People are not going to like this. If they do it right, it could still work, but they didn't do it right last year. So, that should be interesting. Seasonal Diamond Dynasty takes a refined approach to building your Diamond Dynasty team, featuring new cards released exclusively each season. It brings the familiar feeling of ascending from lower to higher rated cards, but this time at a more accelerated pace contained with each 12-week season. While some of the highest rated Season 1 cards will be 91 overall, that's good. We expect most fans will work their way up by building and strategizing with silver and gold teams. Interesting. So it looks like 90 overalls are going to be some of the highest overalls in the game for the whole set 1. Or season 1, or whatever you want to call it. That is a 3-month span. That's a long time to keep us at 90 overall. But it looks like they're going to revolve around Team Affinity this year 100%. So I'll definitely have Team Affinity guides out throughout the year. But it looks like there's multiple Team Affinity drops throughout each season. Team Affinity is where you're going to get your players. Is what I'm reading early on into this. Here's some of the tools to help you along the way. In-season cards. In-season cards are any cards released during the current active season. For example, Season 1's cards to play S1 on the upper left corner. Rank line as we transition into new seasons, any cards that are no longer in season can be used in a wild card slot for all subsequent seasons. Wait, so this is an important change for MLB Show 23 where cards could overlap into 2 seasons. Oh. So, okay, gotcha. So last year when set 1 was done, it was time for set 2. You could use set 1 and set 2 cards. This year, when it's time for season 2, you cannot use season 1 cards. Is what I'm seeing here. As soon as season 2 starts, besides your wild card slots, you cannot use these season 1 cards right here, which will be interesting. Like I said, this content model, I said it last year. I said it to my friend a couple days ago. This content model can work if you make it work. If you do what you did last year, the game will die. But I'm not gonna panic. It can work. Core cards. Core cards return Diamond Dynasty that can be used no matter what season it is. Oh, dude, MLB The Show. Someone tell me who's making the card art. And they better make it 6 figures. Look at this card art. That shit is hard. They blow every company out of the water. Have you seen some of Madden's card art this year? Have you seen it? Have you seen how bad it looks, dude? Oh man, MLB The Show does not miss with the card art. Be on the lookout for extra special core card collection awards of Legends and Flashbacks, including a special launch collection featuring MLB The Show 24 cover athlete. Okay, this is gonna be a really hard card to get at the end of the year. We're gonna have to treat seeing 90s and 91s like we're seeing 99s. This is gonna be a super hard card to get. Yeah, this might be a lengthy video. Wild card slots are also returning with a twist. You can now unlock multiple wild card slots, up to 4 total, for the Season XP reward path. Well, in Season 2. So this won't take effect until 12 weeks, June. I mean, it's really not that important information. We don't really talk about that. But essentially, wildcard slots will take effect season 2. You'll be able to get a lot of them. Now, you may be wondering what goodies will help me start building my Diamond Dynasty squad each season. So, like, when season 2 starts, if you buy the game day 1, season 2, and I've been playing the game the entire year, season 2, we all start at the same place. So they're going to have to give some good free cards at the beginning of the season. And I think that's what this is going to talk about. Cornerstone Cards, seasonal starter packs, and head start rewards. Diamond Dynasty players will receive free rewards at the beginning of each new season. It starts with a Cornerstone Card choice pack available on day 1 or whenever players decide to start the new season. More free rewards sounds like a good deal to me. Like I said, MLB The Show kills it in that aspect every single year. Cornerstone players are captain cards. So captain cards were like theme team kind of cards last year, with special abilities. Choose 1 of 4 seasonal players as your Cornerstone captain. So these are the seasonal players. You get one of these guys for free. Byron Buxton sounds like the plan to me. Just looking off of it. Maybe Kodai Senga if they juice them. These 4 Cornerstone captains will have unique team building boosts for your dream team archetype. I don't know how much they're going to be able to do team building boosts. A lot of people didn't play into that this year. It didn't really work out. Maybe they can do better this year. Not really concerned with the boost, unless they go crazy. I just hope they don't break the game doing that. Seasonal starter packs. In addition to Cornerstone choice packs, Diamond Dynasty players will also find a 5-pack seasonal starter bundle in their inventories for free. Head start rewards will start in the start of season 2. Players will receive better rewards depending on how well they perform in the previous season. So that sounds fine. Content schedule update. We know you're keen to shake up your lineup often. I guess. That's why this year at Diamond Dynasty we're focused on delivering impactful reward cards at a faster pace as each season unfolds. Seasons will typically run 12 weeks. At launch, anticipate some of the highest rated Season 1 cards start at 91 overall. With new content drops gradually pushing the bar higher over each continuous season. Okay, so just without reading anything else, I believe that we're going to start at 91s, and then throughout the season, you're going to work up to 99s, right? And then at the start of Season 2, we're going to start back at 91s again. So it's going to be more of a drastic shift rather than just having 99s at Season 1 and then 99 Season 2. It's become a drastic shift through the season, which objectively sounds better than it was last year. So if they're going to go this route, I think that's a good thing. Those with a sharp eye may notice this result in a much smaller amount of high-rated diamonds at launch. You just said that. But while most of the game will follow the new gradual climb in each season, there is one outlier: the live series collection reward. If you don't know this, if you collect all live series cards in the game, this has always been a 99 off rip. We know our fans love earning that sweet 99 core reward once the collection is completed, so of course it's still a thing in 24. That's fine. You'll rarely run into that. Hell, I don't even know if I've done it for the past couple years. I don't even know if I'll do that. It's really not even worth it. This reward will take a considerable amount of time and skill, so you're prepared to level up not only your squad. Wait a second. This reward will take a considerable amount of time and skill, so be prepared to level up not only your squad, but also your prowess on the sticks. The collection reward has always been like, hey, if you want to drop your wallet on the table, you can go get it. This is interesting. Interesting. So maybe you have to play to get the collection reward. I don't know. A saying that our development team has coined is that it feels good to be bad and then get good. I'd rather just start here. In 24, there'll be more ways to attain the high-tier reward cards for multiplayer modes like ranked, battle royale, and events. Ranked programs will feature sellable rewards, W, including a new exclusive program player reward for you to earn in ranked solo or co-op gameplay. I'm so excited for co-op. I got people actually playing the game this year. I'm so excited for co-op. What am I reading? What am I reading? Battle Royale Flawless will now start at 10-0. Down from 12-0. Don't make that easier. That didn't need to be changed. It's not a big change, but some guys go 12-0 like routinely. Like, it's not unreasonable. I mean, I've only gone 12-0 once in my life. I don't think that need to happen. Events now last for 2 weeks, and you do a better job with events. Events have barely meant anything in the past 3 years. Where should you expect rewards? In the show 24, we set out to create a better balance for how our players can earn rewards through Diamond Dynasty. We want players to enjoy the game their way and feel like their efforts are rightfully rewarded. Like I said, last year, Team Affinity, best way to get cards, everything was offline play. A lot of people didn't like that. If you're someone who focuses on multiplayer modes like ranked, battle royale, and events, you'll have the opportunity to earn higher rated rewards initially. On the other hand, if you prefer single player modes like mini seasons, conquest, and showdown, you'll have the opportunity to earn better rewards over time. So it looks like you're going to get rewarded more for playing multiplayer than you are offline, which probably is the way it should be. More Team Affinity than ever before. Interesting. Team Affinity has been a favorite for content. Team Affinity will no longer be a once per season content drop. For the new season on Diamond Dynasty, Team Affinity will release 3 times per season. That's once every 4 weeks. No kidding. So it's chapters. Chapter 1 at launch, Chapter 2 in mid-April, Chapter 3 in May. Our fans can expect 30 new player cards with each new Team Affinity chapter. So, I mean, you know, I'm a Dodger fan. I'm going to get 3, you know, decently high-rated diamonds for the Dodgers throughout the season. I enjoy that. Brian Dozier, new legend. Okay. So these are 2 of them. Brian Dozier and Vlad. You can see the stats right here. You know, this is going to look about what these high overall rated diamonds are going to look like, which is good, I guess. It's better than the alternative having all 99s. But Team Affinity, I'm interested to see how they're going to make these programs. How, you know, is online play really going to be more rewarding to complete the program? It's kind of hard to do without just having like an inning limit, like you know, you do so many innings, you get this much progress. But we'll see. Those legends are 89 overall Chapter 1 launch, but each subsequent chapter of Team Affinity Season 1 will have better and better player card overalls. So probably like Chapter 2 will have like 94s, or maybe Chapter 3 will have like 99s. And then it resets on Season 2, which is interesting. All right, Team Affinity Q&A. If Team Affinity rewards roll out faster with better rewards, will it take longer to earn them? Progression through these programs will be quicker than in years past. Okay, good. Will I have to play specific modes to earn Team Affinity? Our goal is to add through every chapter. Expect moments, multiplayer missions, single-player missions, repeatable missions, conquest maps, showdowns, and exchanges. Okay, so each release Team Affinity chapter are going to be different. One might be a little more multiplayer-based, one might be more single-player-based. That's cool. You should just have it where, like, you can do what you want. Like they talked about earlier. It sounds like they're really not doing that, but that's fine. Yes, Team Affinity vouchers can be earned repeatedly in a number of modes, and you can choose where in the 6 you want to exchange them. How these vouchers will be obtained will once again be unique to each season and chapter. So, once again, you kind of have to do what the game tells you. Yeah, it says you can play anywhere to earn Team Affinity progress. It's actually always been like that, but it hasn't been nearly as rewarding. We'll see how that goes. We can't wait for you to experience your new and exciting changes coming with Seasonal Diamond Dynasty MLB Show 24. And we look forward to revealing the new class of legends and many more fun surprises too. Live content feature premiere March 14th, 3 p.m. Pacific Time, 6 p.m. Eastern. Interesting. They doubled down on the seasonal set thing. I really think all they had to do was just drop the normal type of content structure for MLB, and people would have been happy, to be honest. Clearly not what they're doing. I'm mildly excited. I'm excited to play on this show, obviously. This seasonal structure, I like the changes they say they're making, but it comes down to how they release content throughout these seasons and how much content they're releasing throughout the seasons is kind of what comes down to making this content structure work. But it can work, and I said that last year. But they did a terrible job last year. So, I mean, how much faith do we have that they do a better job this year? It looks better, I will admit. I like that we're starting off with 89s, 88, 90 overalls. But how do people react when you grind all this way for 99 overalls, and then boom, you're using back to 90 overalls in season 2? How do people react to that? It's when you start limiting players' ability to use cards that they have spent countless and countless hours for. You're kind of in a slippery slope. But I'm excited regardless. It's not the best case scenario, but it's also not the worst case scenario. I like the changes. I like that they, in less than a year's time, they have admitted to making mistakes with the content structure and fixing this. Where in other game modes, you would have to wait years and years and years. Look at 2K. Look at Madden. In my opinion, the MLB Show is by far the best Ultimate Team, create your own team game mode, and I'm excited for March 15th, March 19th. You can get the game, isn't it March, what's it called? Wouldn't you get early access March 15th? They keep saying March 19th. Yeah, early access begins March 15th. I'm excited regardless. If you did enjoy, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more MLB Show 24. I'll see you all in the next one. Deuces.